All right, so you got her number. I don't know how you got it, but you got the number. So she's probably at least a little bit interested, something. So for you to like make her more interested, I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you should do when texting her, because I get guys that come to me and they give me their number, and then when they start texting, it's just stale, and I'm like, yeah, and then I lose interest. So let's see what I think you should do. It's my opinion, and it depends on the women you're talking to. So hopefully that works for you. We all said that communication is key, and texting is, I think, an easy way to communicate with like being a little detached, with like planning a little more what you're gonna say. You know, I think it's a lot easier now that we can text, because over the phone you would be fucking up like real quick, while on text messages you have time to think, time to strategize, and I think overall make it better. Again, what you have to put in your head is that everybody wants the chase. Women want to chase a guy. So you gotta make yourself look like you're the prize. So you got that girl's phone number, and now you're like, should I text, should I not? It's up to you, I feel. You can text first, but if she texts you first, it's a little better. So maybe sometime you wanna wait a little bit and hope that she's gonna text. Let's say she does text you, like, hey, what's up? Whatever she texts. Do not respond right away. I know we're playing games over here and everybody is not ready to play games. Some women won't like that, but some women will. So I'm talking for the women that I think most women play games. So you want a woman, you gotta get with it a little bit. And again, you gotta read your women. You gotta see what type of woman she is. Is she the type of woman that's gonna play game, or is she the one that's gonna be straight to the point? So if she's gonna be the type of woman that wanna play game and you wanna go that route and still pursue her, when she texts you, do not respond right away. I'm sure you're at home, you're doing something, right? You're working on yourself. You're maybe, I don't know, maybe you're playing video games. Even if you're not working on yourself, you're playing, you see the text, don't stop playing a video game. Keep playing. Once you're done, maybe you'll respond. Or you were about to eat, don't stop eating to just like answer the message. Keep eating, keep going on with your life. You're out with your friends, do not respond. You're out with your friends, you're busy. You know, you gotta let them feel like, oh, he's busy. You gotta let women wonder, why is he taking so long to answer? Because, you know, women are gonna think you're supposed, because there is rules, you're supposed to respond in like 5-15 minutes. You know, if you take longer, then the mind is gonna start wondering, so what is he doing? Does he really like me? Is he with another bitch? You know, is he really busy, or is he ignoring me? Is he sleeping? They're just gonna start wondering. And then, so I would say 30 minutes to an hour. The hour is better, I think, on the initial text, you know. Oh, disclaimer, do not have your messages with like the unread, like where they can see that you read the message, because right there, if you open the message and you didn't respond, they're gonna be like, oh, he's playing. So don't. Just have it like on delivered. So she doesn't know. She knows you received it, but she doesn't know if you read it. Now, after the hour mark, we'll say, if you were able to handle yourself and not just jump on the text, oh my God, you texted me, you know. Once you respond an hour later, when she received the message, your message is more valuable, because you know how many, especially if she's a pretty girl, you know how many men text her? Probably a lot. And they as soon as she texts, they probably text her back. So just like by you being different, your value just went up, and that has nothing to do with looks or anything. It's just women want to be desired. So if you show her something different that other dudes don't do, she's gonna start wondering, wait, is he busy? He's not stopping. He's not stopping what he's doing to talk to me. What? They're not gonna like that. So therefore, because they're not gonna like that, they're gonna want you more, because they feel like, oh, he has value. Maybe he's really doing something. Maybe he's not thirsty for me. Now I gotta, like, she's gonna feel like she gotta do some work, because now she don't feel like she's the prize. She feels like, I need to chase him. I need him. There's something about him, because he's not thirsty like these other dudes. So right there, just by not responding right away or not jumping on your phone, you just differentiate if you know what I just said. I'm gonna put a caption for that one. You just differentiate yourself from other people. Right there, you're winning by not even doing anything. Right there, you're like on the top of the list because you didn't respond right away. Do not be stressed about like when she, like during the time that you're not responding. First of all, you shouldn't be stressed because you're really doing something else. And then you shouldn't be stressed like thinking, oh, she's gonna be mad, she's gonna forget about me. No, she's not thinking none of that. Actually, she's thinking more about you because she's like, why is still not responding? She's going crazy over there while you're just playing video games, you're just eating, you know. So yes, that works in your favor. After you break the first message, when you finally responded, if she responds back, don't do the hour again, because now you're maxing it, and she's just, especially if she's attractive, she's gonna feel like, okay, now he's playing games because he took an hour to respond, then every text is an hour, so he's probably not interested, he's not serious, so that might work against you. So just, I think 5 to 10 minutes after, in between each text, after the initial hour wait is cool. I think it is different depending on the type of women you're dealing with. Like, for women that's interested in you, that's really interested in you, and she's like, I don't know, a 7 or an 8, if you play those games with her, it's gonna be a turn off because she'll be like, yo, look at me, he's playing games, he's not responding, he's not available, I'm good. That's gonna turn her off. But with regular girls or girls who don't really know their value in a way, that's gonna work. You can make her wait. Also, one of the biggest rule in the texting game is do not double text. Like, I mean double text, sometimes you might send a text or two just because you made a mistake or you're trying to explain exactly what you're saying. That's fine. But do not double text because she didn't respond and then you're saying another thing just for her to respond. No, if she's not responding, do not over pursue, because the person that you're gonna over pursue is gonna look at you as somebody that's lower than her, and she's not gonna be that interested. Because again, if you over pursue, if you over text, that means you don't have options and you're stuck on me and you need to get me because you don't have other people to go after. And that shows how thirsty you are for me. Turn off for women. Also, if a woman take a long time to respond to you, do not ever like mention, oh, you take long, or like be butthurt over it, because to her, again, turn off. Not saying that she's right, I'm just telling you, it's gonna be a turn off if you're like complaining about how long she takes to respond. Okay, so what to text? That's the important part. After I'm done sweating, that's the important part, to know what to text, because yeah, you waited and now your value is high just because you didn't fucking text. But okay, your value is high. Never set a date on the initial text. Like, you gotta do a little back and forth, you gotta be a little mysterious. Don't really like be so thirsty to see her as soon as the first text that you send, because that means you're thirsty. Again, I know it's terrible, you cannot show that you're too thirsty. You see that? The fact that you're not asking her out like as soon as you start texting her, she's gonna maybe push you to like ask her out. So eventually, yes, ask her out, you know, it's normal. Also, while you're texting, I think you should show personality. You should show that you're funny, you know, but always have something important to say. Not important like that's gonna cure something. I'm not saying important like this, but always text with a purpose. Like, you can send her a text. Hey, just checking on you. I hope today will be a productive day for you. Don't ask her a question, because when you ask too many questions, you'll become kind of like needy in a way, because you need responses. Like right there, you send her a text, she's gonna think, okay, he's thinking about me, and you don't need a response for it. Most likely she'll respond. The rule, I think, if you initiate a text on Monday morning, and she responds, say, oh, have a productive day, you too. Like at night, do not text her to be like, so was your day productive? How was your day? Do not engage. Let her reach back out to you maybe on Tuesday. Maybe she'll tell you, hey, good morning, have a good day. But if she hasn't like texted you back from that, not texted you back, but like if she hasn't initiated the next thread of text, don't do it. Just wait. Just sit back and relax and text other people. Actually, do work on your shit. And Tuesday come around, she hasn't texted. Don't stress it. Don't text. Wednesday come along, she's gonna text. Let her. You do not double initiate. The same as you do not double text. She needs to play her part, and she needs to actually show some interest too, because it's gonna be a relationship or like something you guys coming together. So do not do all the work, because then she's gonna feel like she doesn't have to work at all. And again, I keep on repeating that today, but again, do not come off as thirsty. You got shit to do. Not only with women, you just got other shit to do, and you don't got time to waste with somebody that's not initiating a text or checking on you or nothing. Something that I realized is that women fall in love with uncertainty. They don't like to know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna fall in love with you because you're what's the word? You are spontaneous. That's what they're looking for. They never know what's gonna happen with you. They're always on their toes, making sure like, yo, you know, you can leave me tomorrow. If they feel like they can lose you at any time, that's when they're gonna give you the most respect, because they want you to stay. Also, I believe that you should ask her, like when you want to finally set a date to meet, you should ask her, what are your availabilities this weekend? Because if you tell her, for example, hey, let's meet up Friday, and she said, I can't Friday, can you do Saturday? And then you're like, oh yeah, I can do Saturday. It means that Friday night you had nothing going on, and Saturday night you had nothing going on. No. It's better to ask her availability, so she's gonna tell you what day she has free, and then you guys just meet up. But if you tell her when can we hang, she might be vague. She might be like, I might be available. When girls say I might be able to do Friday, ask her what might means. Might, question mark. And then most of the time they're like, okay, I can do it. Like, it's just they're playing the game. And I know, again, you gotta play a little depending on the women you're dealing with. And also the fact that you don't seem as available, because it's like you're asking her what your availability is, so maybe you can switch your schedule around. Even if we know you had nothing going on, you can switch your schedule around to see her. It makes your value stay up. As long as your value stay up, she's gonna want you. Once it starts going down, the respect is gonna go, the want is gonna go down, the need for you is gonna go down, and then eventually, like my hand is doing, is gonna disappear, and she's gonna disappear. Also, before asking her to hang out, I feel like it should be maybe a back and forth of like about 10 texts. So she needs to know that you guys are not buddy-buddy. We're not becoming friends. We're trying to pursue a relationship or a romantic relationship. So do not like just talk just to talk. I know people want to say, oh, you got to get to know each other. No, we'll get to know each other when we see each other. Through the text, it's really like, hey, have a good day, this and that. But it's not as much to talk about how I am, what I expect in a woman, or none of that. You'll talk to her about that when you see her. The texting is really like just for business, really. I'm talking in the first stages, because obviously once that's your girl, you're gonna talk to her about other shit. When you first start talking, text messages are for business purposes. You're using text messages to end up seeing her. That's pretty much the point of texting at this point. Something that women really like and that they won't admit is that they want to be directed. You gotta tell her where we're going, what we're gonna do. I can pick you up at this time. Tell her. Sometimes don't even bother asking, just tell her. And if she has a complaint about it, she'll tell you, oh, I can't do that time, let's do this. And you're like, okay, let me see. And then you come back and you're like, okay, that's possible. But you gotta take initiative. You gotta tell her, you gotta show her that you're gonna be the one leading, you're gonna be the one deciding, and she's just gonna follow. Even if I say text mean business in the first place, you can still show your personality until you see her, and then the text thing is gonna be a little different. But until then, don't over text, don't just talk about your whole life and all that you've been through. And no, we don't care, because I don't care to text you the whole time until we meet, because I need to meet you, sit down with you, whatever we're doing, eating or whatever. I need to see if I want to get to know you, because all the texting you're doing right now, I don't even know if I like you in person as much. So you're kind of wasting my time, and you're wasting your time texting me all of this that I might not even fucking want to hear, because I don't want to be with you at the end of the day. So save all of that, meet her first, and then we'll get back to that. All right? Seriously. So anyways, that was it. I hope this video helps about how to text a girl and like don't come off as lame or thirsty or anything. And hopefully that works. But again, make sure you're doing the proper stuff with the proper woman. All right? Goodbye.